for that purpose.
All right, session 3?
3.
I thought it was 4, but yeah, it's probably.
Well, it's the 4th time, but the 3rd
Fourth
session.
gathering.
Okay.
Fourth gathering, third, we're actually doing stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
And we have...
Hi, I'm Palacine. Don't know what I am? Neither do I.
Hi, I'm Ember, and if you play with me, you will get burned.
So corny. Love it.
It's silhouette. You'll never see me coming.
Or I'll never see you coming, or, you know, whatever. Something.
Something along those lines.
Something cliche.
I just don't see.
That's the joke, people. All right.
See, like, the joke.
Before we jump in, so I want to double check something here real quick, because I want to make sure I get this right. Because I'm keeping character sheets kind of up on the... Can I have that little white mouse, please? So I have on the little online thing here, the... Maybe if I turned it on, it would be more powerful as a mouse. So I've got a little character sheet.
Radiating power.
Here, and that is Chelsea. Spelled wrong. Nice job, me. And I need to... Did I get Peggy or was it Penny? It was Penny, wasn't it?
Penny.
Yeah.
I'm the worst.
Penny.
This was a while ago. All right. I wanna. Don't do that, please. With the mouse or with the straw. It's C-I-N-E, right?
C-I-N-E.
All right. We're gonna
I
say
had to
that.
figure that out. He said it in that one.
And oh, you can't see it on. Oh, that's annoying. All right. Well, I need to. You're the outsider. I want to get the character sheet up to date with your stats, which I will. I'm going to do later because it looks like I didn't actually get you all put in here stat wise and stuff. So because there's a thing on here.
Because the stats are always changing.
Well, no, but I don't even have like the abilities or anything picked out that I had on here. So if you look at like this one here, you can. All right, clearly I need to change this a little bit. I will look here and we'll do this like that. Edit. And
You look so uncomfortable.
Well, I look outside and I see these people walking, and then every step they take, they're just like, it's really funny.
What?
They were like bouncing with every step.
Oh.
But that's normal people.
I know, but I saw just their heads from behind the couch. And so I just see their heads popping up and down.
so if you see the character sheet on here, the way it looks to me, or one of the other option things, it's got like a whole set of character stuff on here. So you can actually like say that their freak is a certain value, and then click the little roll dice, and it actually does the roll for you.
Oh, that's
Which is really cool if you're
completely online.
if you're completely doing it online. It's pretty neat because it does like the whole. Let's see if I can do this, make it actually work. Is that the submit button?
Yeah.
See, so it like pops it up on the whole, up on the thing, and gives you the whole results and everything. It does all the math. But I mostly want to get it so I've got all you guys' abilities and stuff like that on there, and it helps me track influence a little bit easier and stuff like that. But I will go back later and look at your character sheets and spy on you, and I'll look at your character sheets and get it on there so I can actually get it accurate. Because right now there's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's not useful. Meanwhile, back at Drama Central, which is to say school.
Oh, I thought you were going to say my house.
It's early morning. Oh, that'll come. It's early morning.
Oh, shit.
And because...
Wait, we're doing more like family stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yes. He has an entire notebook filled with things he wants to do this
That's
session.
not an
It's
entire
literally like one
notebook.
little
It's a
sheet of
piece
like
of
scribbles.
paper.
Well, so I didn't know
Wait,
exactly
wait.
what you wanted to do with Agatha, but I was thinking.
No.
He has ideas.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay.
He always has ideas.
That's how it is.
He's the GM.
What's that sound?
like the fan of your computer?
Sean and Zoe playing
No,
downstairs.
I'm hearing like a fan ring. This thing doesn't have a fan in it, really. It's fine.
Dude, are you not hearing it?
No, I'm not. Is there a fan kicking on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, there you go. Oh, why am I at here?
I was telling Jamie
Most
in the car,
computers have
basically,
fans or when
Not
they
all
cool
of them,
down.
but
basically my family tree, it's like the generation that my parents are in is like the baby boomers. So each of them have 50 siblings.
Oh,
So I have a
Not
lot.
in real life. This is in the.
I have a lot
Oh.
of cousins.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was so confused. I was like, what?
So I have a lot of cousins, but then my parents could only have one child because they didn't want kids fighting over the throne. But then each of
my snake fangs.
aunts and uncles have 3
Oh my
kids.
god, that reminds me of like Thor at one point. He
1%.
mentions like, yeah, when me and Loki were 5 years old, Loki stabbed me with a knife. Good
Yes!
times.
Oh, I saw Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh my god.
So good.
I know.
I still haven't been
You
able to
really
see
need
it.
to see
My
it.
parents didn't even really want to see it. Well, my dad kind of did, but my mom was the one who came out and was like, that was amazing.
right?
Yeah.
So good.
It was so good. Like, you couldn't do it as a live action movie. It just wouldn't work.
Because of all the animation changes and like the glitches.
Like
It's
every
so
every
cool.
once in a while, like every single shot, like there's just a little bit of comic book thrown in there. Like at one point, you could see it really clearly. Like it's a really close up on Miles' face, and it's just like you can see the little comic book dots where the light's hitting.
And even
it's just so
sometimes
good.
you can see like smudges. And my dad
Yeah.
was researching that, and he wanted, well, whoever animated it wanted to insert smudges so that it looks more like when a comic book gets smudged.
Yeah, it's
So
really
good.
cool. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I kind of almost wanted to see it again today, and I was like,
And the little yellow boxes every once in a while, those are great. You really need to see it. So
Why
I
are
can
my
talk about
thoughts so loud?
yeah.
it. No more spoilers, because
That
we're
was
gonna
so
spoil
good.
it for Jamie, the other Jamie.
There he is.
No.
That doesn't
Jamie.
spoil. That was at the beginning.
Okay. Sorry, I had to get a very important picture up here
Really?
for the beginning of the day.
Oh boy. Jack just pops up on the screen. That would really suck.
What time period is it?
It's like early morning the next day.
Oh, the next day.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
what did I do?
wow.
Remember, because last time we were leaving school,
Oh, right.
And then that whole thing happened.
that all went down.
That happened. That was
And then all
insane.
the stuff happened.
I'm gonna try to have a better attitude about my character having a horrible time. It's great.
How's that going to work out for you?
Probably not well.
I don't want... Where's the little... Oh, that's what I want. Why is my mouse suddenly not working?
You're so excited.
It's like an addiction.
There it is.
He does just
Are you
pop up.
serious?
You guessed it. Wow.
Slide that closer to me.
I'm
Right?
gonna cry.
I don't know why the mouse suddenly like... There.
Why doesn't he have any lips? This is weird.
Shut up.
It's like he's shaking like this.
That's my senpai.
Oh, there we go.
No, it isn't me, senpai.
But you still see his teeth.
Yeah.
She's like,
It's a sketch,
She's
guys.
like this.
It's a sketch. Stop judging.
Or judge, you know, either way.
that's really creepy.
Apparently I need to charge this thing because it's dead.
I can't do it.
That's awesome. All right.
It's like
Let's make Jack a little bit smaller, a little bit more bite size. Visually appealing. So, okay, Palacine. it's morning, and you sleep at the school because you sleep in your ship in the base, right? So,
Yay, not under a bridge. Woo! Ending homeless lives.
breakfast,
Oh,
you tend to be one of the people who like goes up to the school and like you've discovered that some of the students, well, they actually have like on campus housing for a number of the students because they this is like almost like a boarding school for them because they come in from around the world, that kind of stuff. And so the cafeteria is open and running breakfast and stuff like that early for the kids that are there and also the ones that come in early from the city. So, bonus, free food. Yay.
I like food.
Yeah, I like food. That's cool.
food is good.
And what is your favorite, like, breakfast cereal that you have discovered?
Lucky Charms.
Yes! That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh my god.
Why? Because of the
Because they're
marshmallows?
magical and delicious.
Look at the rainbow.
Do you think that's literal? Like, they actually think that, like, do you think that the Earthlings think it is literally magic
Yeah,
food?
it's magic. I don't know how they got magic.
You guys
But
haven't
it's
seen magic.
The magicians on our planet made children disappear, and they never came back.
The magicians on our planet, on this planet, make delicious marshmallow-based food products. With chemicals for preserving things.
How did they take the thing from the sky and put it in the bowl?
It's a rainbow.
So while you are getting your Lucky Charms, so that's your favorite dry cereal that you've discovered here. What is the thing that you combine with your Lucky Charms or eat alongside your Lucky Charms or put in the bowl with your Lucky Charms that you think is awesome and anybody else will look at you and go, so you're clearly from out of town? Like, what is the weird thing that you mix with your Lucky Charms?
I put cranberry juice with it.
Ew. Instead of milk or with milk?
Instead of milk.
It's so good. I think it'd be even worse in the milk, but that's good. When I was a kid, I thought since
the milk.
orange juice was breakfast, was like you ever see the commercials with like orange juice? Since orange juice was a breakfast drink and milk was a breakfast drink, if I didn't have milk, I could put orange juice in the cereal. This was a bad idea, categorically. I had a friend in high school who used to put beer on his cereal. That was also a really bad idea. I mean college, sorry, not high school.
Oh yeah, I was like, that's a little too stupid for high school.
No, it's exactly stupid enough for high school, but it was actually in college. I think he did it mostly to get people to go, ugh. Like, I don't think he actually liked it. I think he just did it because it would give people, like, this reaction.
I do stuff like that.
Like, just for the purpose of making them go, ugh.
Yeah, we.
And that's not you. You're doing it because you think it's...
Because it's good.
So you're sitting there, and
And cranberry juice is colorful.
you're like...
And when you put it with the marshmallows, it's even more colorful.
Wow. Okay. So you find you're in line. It's not like a lot line, but you're like at the breakfast bar
In the
area.
lunch line, except it's a breakfast line.
You're like at the thing where you've gotten the cereal and you're like doing the thing where you can like pull on the lever and like the little stream of juice comes. It's meant to go in the glass, but you're doing it straight to the bowl and you're doing the cranberry juice. And it's one of the, like the TV shot where it's like you see the shot of you doing it and then it cuts down to the bowl and it cuts back and there's somebody standing right next to you. It's just kind of suddenly there. And it's Jack.
Just, oh no!
And he's like, he starts to like, hey. Kind of like looking at the bowl. Palacine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like friends with Ember, right? So,
you know me.
I mean, I don't want to get into like your powers or whatever, but you're a shapeshifter, right? You can like. Do you ever do people?
I can. And I sometimes will.
Did you do that yesterday?
No.
Like here in the cafeteria, maybe look like somebody. Me.
Oh, he's talking about himself. Oh, shoot.
Okay, so like, so here's the deal. Like, do you want to sit down? Like, you're having your breakfast or whatever that is.
I don't know if that's what you call breakfast.
He's got like toast with like jam on it and stuff, which is a nice color, I guess. But you guys are like losing your minds.
Yes. I'm silently losing my shit. Oh my god.
Okay, so
This is
I like.
going on YouTube, cat.
So?
So
Something nobody hasn't heard.
So, he's kind of, well, he kind of, he doesn't really say anything until you guys get set down. And he's like, so, I got a bunch of texts from people last night about Ember, like, yelling at me in the cafeteria yesterday. I was, he cracked his teeth, and he's like, I was at the orthodontist. I wasn't here at lunch yesterday, so I don't know. I thought maybe you guys were messing around, like doing some kind of joke thing, and so you weren't.
What's a joke?
No.
I enjoy that word.
So, do you know anything about that? Like her yelling at me? Because I feel like I would have been there when that happened, and I don't remember that.
Well, I was sleeping, but they told me all about it, and they said that you were being mean.
I wasn't
Silhouette.
here. So, that's weird. All right, well, I mean, what do you mean they? They who?
Ember and Silhouette.
Bro!
Silhouette was yelling at me?
No, Ember was yelling at you because you were mean. Well,
Yeah.
the person
Who looked
who looked like you was being mean to Silhouette. And Silhouette didn't like that. So Ember yelled at.
I mean, I appreciate that you are already down with the fact that it wasn't me. That's cool. But I just want to restate, that was not me. And I'm kind of confused and a little bit weirded out. Okay, I'm going to go talk to... oh, God. Who am I going to go talk to? I'm going to go talk to... Mrs. Sylvia? No. I got to get that thing up. Hang on.
I think her name starts with an A.
No.
Like Princess.
You're thinking of Agatha, and that's not what I'm thinking.
No,
No, not
Princess
the princess.
Who?
You guys solve problems by going and talking to the princess. He does not solve problems by going and talking to the princess. He solves problems by going and talking to... Wait for it. Who is that? Miss Selma.
Wait, we still don't know
Mrs.
what
Schwartz.
his powers are, right?
Mrs. Schwartz. What's
Oh,
that?
that's the really old lady who's like
The administrator.
the administrator.
I gotta see if like somebody... Because I had permission not to be here, and if he was here, I'd like to know how I did on my like math test, I guess, or just find out what's going on. All right, cool. Thanks. Enjoy your whatever that is.
You want some? I can go get you.
I'm really okay.
It's really good and it's colorful.
100% good. No, I can't like have marshmallows with the new.
Teeth.
How would you? So seeing what he's done, like the braces thing. How does Palacine just like finish his sentence for him? When he gestures to the braces, what do you?
Mouth debilitators.
Mouth cage. Mouth cage.
Yeah.
Teeth cage. I don't know what's the creepiest way you could say that. Tongue cage.
Bony cube. wire.
Bony
cage.
metal cube.
Bony cube wire cage. Yes, my bony cube wire cage prevents the eating of that ever for the rest of my life. Say hi to, don't. It's fine. I gotta go. Thanks. Stuff. See ya. See you in, what class? You got your schedule up there. What class do you have with
Jamie, you're dying.
Jack? What class do you have with Jack?
Do we have any classes?
I mean, you can just
I mean,
pick
pick one.
let's say math.
All right, I'll see you in math later, I guess.
Oh, wait, which one's math?
That's
Where
first
you-
period, which
Oh
we
my
have
God.
I was trying to
together.
hit your name tag
Oh,
thing.
shoot. That's first period, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Math first
Yeah,
period.
math
but
is first
still,
period.
All right.
So that would have gone down
Do you?
right after.
So what do you do when he after he leaves? Do you do anything?
I slurp my cereal.
Of course you do. That's awesome.
I use a spoon and I like mush up the
you
the
mush
like
it all into
cereal
like a,
part, not the marshmallows. I leave the marshmallows to just dissolve into the cranberry juice, and then I just slurp it.
Ew.
so it's kind of like a gruel, like a paste.
Yeah.
Get like 3 straws.
It's the sugariest, sweetest, most citric acidy porridge anybody has ever made in the history of ever. Do you share any Jack-related news with your with your people?
I feel like I have to now. So yeah, I tell them all about.
Wait, you
what
feel like you
happened.
have to.
Do you,
Now?
do you
What changed?
do you text? Do you psychically
Burst into me.
reach out to them or?
Well, since they're not. Well, she might be at school doing her training thing.
Oh yeah, you
The
got your training
princess.
thing. She's probably out of
But-
range at this point
yeah.
still, but
You burst
But I
into Mr. Burke's
contact
class.
her.
Guys, you won't believe this.
so
So I
Ember.
contact her because she doesn't have first period with me,
Mm.
and
Okay.
Wait, you don't?
Nope.
What do you have for first period?
Science.
she has science and math switched. That's her difference.
That's cool.
Okay.
So she basically
Quieter.
has the same schedule, but her first and third are switched from ours.
I
Okay.
see.
Yeah. All right.
I
And
love I
Because
have
she's
to document
in range.
the schedule at some point and get it written down somewhere because it kills me that you guys worked out your whole class schedule. It's so awesome.
Kills you in a good way or a bad way?
In a good way.
Okay.
In a good way.
So because Ember's in range, she's at the school. I contact her like mentally, and I tell her
And I
all
just
what
like-
Okay,
just
what'd you say?
happened.
Fall
And I
over.
tell her
Oh my god.
that Jack said that he wasn't here yesterday, and that he was at the
The orthodontist?
Ortho
Yeah, whatever
dinosaur.
that is.
Orthodinosaur.
Ortho dinosaur. Yeah, or whatever it's called. And
Okay.
he was getting those things on his teeth, on his
Braces?
I guess.
I love how the big takeaway from this will be like you calling Silhouette going, I have huge news about Jack. He just got braces. Like that's gonna be your biggest takeaway from all of this was that Jack got braces. Oh God.
So
Oh,
he
no.
wasn't here yesterday, and he didn't. You didn't yell at him. He thought I was pretending to be him.
Okay,
and
hold
that
on.
we were
Hold
just.
on. Wait, who did I yell at then?
Not Jack.
Someone who looks like Jack, but it's not Jack.
At least that's what he said. What are you? So you the morning thing is that workouts with the princess, Arizella, or what is that?
It's just like,
Or is it like early morning meditation?
yeah, more like a meditation type thing.
So you're trying to zen out and like meditate. And she's like,
Your inner soul. You're screaming
And I
inside. Take peace, not anger.
OMG, and like everybody turns.
Sorry, I have to go to the bathroom.
Apparently, really badly.
And I ran to the
You like scream so loud. Oh my god. I have to go to the bathroom.
That's all
And
right.
best of all, end it like a question mark.
I have to go to the
bathroom.
Like I pooped my pants, but I'm not totally sure.
So yeah, the princess is just kind of giving you her dead-eye fish stare that she occasionally gives people. Like, well, then you should probably go.
Okay, so we're in the
It
bathroom.
seems extremely important.
And I call Quinn in the bathroom.
Oh, you call Quinn.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is interesting.
Okay. All right.
It's like you're sitting in a stall and someone just walks in.
We're gonna flash back on your thing because you've had a rough morning already. We're gonna get back to your thing in a bit. Actually, I'm gonna interrupt that.
Ooh.
So
Something else important.
could be.
You're so quiet. You're like, what have I done?
It's so good though.
I know, it's amazing.
Did you enjoy your cranberry cereal?
It's delicious.
I don't even think it counts as cereal.
It's cranberry mush.
We're doing
Tasty.
It's really good.
the group that I play with on Monday nights is doing. We're starting up a new sci-fi game, and this one guy's doing like an alien named. Well, his nickname is Monster. He's got like a whole name, but his nickname is Monster. He's like this big bruiser, and his thing that he does to like relax is pleasure. But his pleasure is like he likes food, like really, really intensely flavored food. But it isn't. He doesn't care about the blends of it. He just wants stuff that's really intensely flavored. So he mixes, you know,
You should
like
tell
fire
them to
salt.
do-
fire salt and mustard and ice cream and chocolate syrup, and it's all like
No,
this is-
not even ice cream, like bubble gum.
no,
flavor.
but it's like the like chocolate syrup and fish oil and like all of it just goes together. It is
You should
Oh
tell
my
him
God.
to try cranberry
It is
juice with Lucky Charms.
100% his jam. Well, he's on like it's like a alien planet. So.
Yeah. Well, not really even an alien planet, like an alien spaceship.
Well, no, they,
Outer spaceship.
There's planets and stuff too. But yeah, he keeps going into restaurants and horrifying the people by the stuff that he's like, I would like this and this, and they're like that. Those two, you can't mix those two. Oh no, yes, it's very good. Well, you can't mix those two things. It will literally cause you great gastronomic distress. Oh no, that does not bother me. That is not a thing that happens to me. Trust me.
3 hours later. Oh.
No, it really isn't. I mean, this is the stuff that this goes into this guy's mouth. All right, so
Okay, I feel sick.
You are about to text Sil,
Okay.
and you pull out your phone, which you have been had on silent
Girl.
and non-vibrate, and you've got like 3 or 4 texts from your brother.
No.
Oh my god! Oh my god,
Okay.
I remember what you told me about.
And you realize, like, he's been trying to get a hold of you ever since the thing that happened this morning. Okay, so let's go back to the thing that happened this morning. All right, so it's early morning, getting up, breakfast, and then racing off to school. Yeah, for the
so
thing.
ready for this.
Um,
ready. You have no idea.
and your mom is up, and unexpectedly, your brother is also up for breakfast at the same time as you. Like he's already up when you're up, and when you come down, or come out or whatever. It's weirdly quiet. Like nobody's talking. It's a little tense walking in the room.
No.
And as soon as you walk in, your brother's like, "Hey nerd, how's superhero school?" And your mom kind of like really what is she making for breakfast?
Just like eggs.
She's just like, so whatever, like she's got the spatula or whatever, and she like clacks it down like, "Don't call it that." And he's like, there's 75% of everybody in the school is superheroes. Just because Nerd Girl isn't one of them doesn't mean it's not superhero school. Right? You don't secretly have powers, right?
No.
Of course not. See? So, not superhero, just nerd. at a superhero school. And again, your mom kind of gives this death glare.
Are you trying to make your mom kill you?
So your brother is
frying pan, just
your brother's older than you, but you're like a sophomore. So what is he, like a senior? Okay, and he's like at the old school that you guys were both going to at the same time or something.
He was.
So he's
Like,
not.
we were-
He's still there, and then
Yeah.
you moved over to the thing because of the
because it's better.
because of the lottery
Mm-hmm.
thing. So
I get this lottery.
what we know, this is now. I'm going to tell you what you know your mom has said about. She does not like superheroes.
Clearly.
So the story that you have for your mom, and because I saw some of the text that you, Kelly screenshot. It was like some of your ideas. They're all lovely.
yes.
I'm stealing some of them, at least to get them wrong. So what you know about what your mom has said about this, or what the current family official line is that your dad was, as your mom puts it, safe, and then, like an idiot, went and ran out to try to save this girl and ended up dying in the crossfire from the superhero fight. So she doesn't like superheroes.
So you know that? She knows that? Okay.
Yeah, you know that's the deal.
Because I know, like, that's one of her ideas was, like, she didn't know.
No,
but
no.
I
everybody
didn't
else
know
did.
like the exact whole thing.
That is no, let me say that this is what you know, and you don't know the exact whole thing are both true statements. There's more that you don't know, because I want to surprise you too, not just your character. Anyway, but I had some thoughts. Anyway, so you know that mom is not.
Not superhero.
She's not a superhero fangirl, and this happened when you were pretty young, right?
5.
Yeah, you were pretty young.
Wait, were you 5 or was it your brother? Was
I
5?
was 5.
Okay.
And your brother would have been like 7.
7.
then. Yeah. Okay.
And then my oldest brother, who's in college right now, was 9.
Okay. Cool.
You're all 2 years apart.
Cool. I mean, and he would know, but none of you guys were around at the time because it was like during the work day kind of a thing. So you're getting all of this secondhand kind of through your mom and whatever. So mom's not happy about the whole. I mean, she doesn't like superheroes in general. She has many things to say about them. Why would she let you go to Phoenix Academy?
Because it, she doesn't have to, please.
I love the fact that you guys are not playing, but at the same time you're like, just like, this is my favorite TV show.
So like it's like, because it was like the lottery thing, the whole money situation, she doesn't have, like, the other school's a lot more like expensive, because it was like, not as like, cause
Or
like,
was it a
the
public school? Is it just like, this is just too good an opportunity not to take it kind
That's
of a thing?
part of it, but it was like the school knows the situation for like our money, and so it's like that's kind of where the lottery thing helped with that. So it wasn't like I had to. I mean, there's still things you have to pay, but I didn't have to pay.
So a big
to get,
opportunity and the cost is kind of taken care of, and that was a big deal for you. So this is, in a lot of ways, the best deal for what your mom would be able to accomplish.
She just told me that I can't make friends with like any superheroes, which I didn't follow.
A little late.
But
I'm not allowed to like myself.
So, your brother starts going off on this whole thing. It's like, 75% superheroes. Like, literally 7 or 8 out of every 10 people. No, less than that, because she's going to be one of the people who don't have powers, right? So 8 or 9 of every 10 people that she meets in the school, because she's throwing the odds off, the averages off, is going to be a superhero. How is she not supposed to talk to? How is she not supposed to talk to superheroos? That's just ridiculous. I mean, she's going to be. I mean, it's like
Except for Mr. Brick.
it's like this. It's like this plate. It's like you can be on this plate, but don't eat any eggs. It's all eggs, Mom. What's she supposed to do? Eat the plate? She's got to have eggs. Are you actually trying to get him to...
Shut your mouth.
Are you seriously trying to say something to him to get him to shut up, or you just kind of give him like death stares?
Yeah, like.
So your mom. Can I see you shoot for a second?
Yeah.
Where things are at. Which one is mundane? Is mundane at -2 right now?
Yeah.
All right. I gotta get this. All right. Well, that's gonna be super fun.
Oh no.
Your mom turns around and she's talking to him, but she's not really talking to him. She's talking to both of you. The school is a great opportunity, and sometimes you have great opportunities that you have to take on even when there are tremendous downsides. Those people are dangerous freaks. They have no responsibility to anybody else. They know that, which is why they wear masks all the time, because they don't want anybody to know who they are when they do horrible things to regular people and pretend it's heroics. They don't have any connection to regular people. They don't understand you. They're never going to understand what you're having to go through to be there at the school. So you can't trust them because they're dangerous and they're never really going to understand. It's like trying to be an ant and get a human to understand everything that you're going through. You can't. And so what she's doing, so
You look like you're gonna cry.
So there's a thing.
It's like you have no idea.
Oh my god.
Where's the thing at? Yeah, when someone with influence over you tells you how the world works, accept what they say or reject their influence. So the way she's explaining how the world works is a label shift for you. Because you are who she's talking about. And what she's saying is...
That I'm dangerous.
You're dangerous.
A freak.
Well, you're dangerous. She's focusing on the danger part. And that they're not normal, which means what she wants to do is move your danger up and your mundane down. If you accept that, then the labels shift. But they can't in your particular case because your mundane's already as low as it can go right now.
I'll take a condition.
Which you would take a condition and then nothing moves. Or you can reject that influence and try to tune that out a little bit.
What do I use when I'm trying to tune it out?
So this is fun. Nothing. You just roll.
Oh.
Yeah, because you get So when you direct someone's influence, you roll. If you get a hit, you get to choose one thing off the list. If you get a big hit, like a 10 or higher, you get to choose a couple things off this list.
So you want to get it a 7 or higher, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can try, so you can try.
So I want to try and resist it because, like, people have been like, besides myself, I do know that other people like Silhouette and Palacine are like. I mean, she is so not or she can be, but like she's like. Look,
she is so not well, she's actually, and then you
she can be, but she's so innocent that she like wouldn't purposefully be.
Yeah,
like,
you're thinking it's like she's so not dangerous, and it's like
Hawk comes in and
there's
takes it.
the saber-toothed seal thing flashes through your mind, the weird spider thing flashes through your mind. She's so not dangerous. She's very nice.
Yeah.
She's really sweet.
She like wouldn't hurt.
Intentionally,
unless it was like attacking her.
Unless it was an evil fly.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So
Evil Hawk!
I'm gonna try.
So on a hit, you give it a roll. So go, you just roll and see what you get. That is a 4.
That's a 4.
That is a.
That's a 4.
All right.
Knock the freaking table over.
On a 10, choose 2. So on a 9, choose 1. On a miss, the words hit you hard. Mark a condition. And the GM will adjust your labels. Okay, so first of all, mark a condition from the effect that the words have on you.
Okay, probably insecure.
Okay,
definitely
that sounds really, really good. Starting out the morning insecure. Super good.
Welcome to teenagers.
I'm still insecure.
And the GM...
I always have conditions that are
The
still
GM
hard.
will adjust your labels. And I'm not going to actually move the labels the way that she was suggesting.
Make it more dangerous.
So what I'm now, well, that's Mary. No, that's neither here nor there.
So sad.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise your freak.
Okay.
Okay. So change that to a 2, and I'm going to lower your superior
Okay.
because what she's saying and the fact that you can't really think of a good like counter argument for it is making you feel kind of just dumb. Oh, you know what I mean? Yeah, you feel like it's like I just couldn't think of the right thing at the right time.
Yeah.
No wonder you didn't get the lottery.
And it's not even, it hits you kind of later. Because about
Yeah.
10 minutes later, you think about what you could have said about your friends,
Oh,
about
yeah,
the people that you've seen at the school and stuff like that. There's a phrase. This is going to be deep language nerdity, but there's a French phrase for this called esprit d'escalier. Okay, it means the spirit of the staircase. No, now listen to this, okay? So imagine that you're living in Paris and everybody lives in apartments, right? So everyone's living in different apartments and you're at a party, all right, at somebody's apartment. And somebody is rattling off some really cool thing and you want to also be brilliant and clever and have your little comments and everybody thinks you're brilliant or whatever. And you can't think of anything, okay? And then leaving the party later, on the way out of the apartment, down the stairs, you finally think of the perfect thing that would have made everybody laugh and think that you're a genius. But you thought of it too late while you're on the stairs. It's the spirit of the staircase. It happened to people so often that it became the phrase for it. Because it's like, you know, you always have good ideas when you're in the shower. It's that kind of a thing. It's like, I always think of the best thing on the stairs. And it became this phrase of the spirit of the staircase. That's that kind of, you're like, oh, I just, So, freak up, because you're feeling like a freak. You don't feel any more dangerous than you already were. You already thought of yourself serious. But now you feel even more like a freak. And you're also feeling like you can't even speak up for your friends, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, because I don't want, here's the thing, if I lowered your mundane again, nothing would happen, which I think is kind of annoying. And then you just have another condition, which is also kind of whatever. So, how do you react at the table, though? Like, your mom's saying this, and these words hit home. What's the facial expression that your brother picks up on that your mom doesn't?
I didn't do
Don't
anything.
you love these questions? Because we already know now, brother noticed something that mom didn't. Now you just have to pick what that is.
Pure, unbridled rage.
It's kind of like a flash of like angry and then like scared and then like a little like helpless because I don't know how I'm gonna like ever tell my mom.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then back to angry. You're just like, because she's calling my friends dangerous and basically monsters and stuff.
Yeah. And you.
Yeah, and me too, I
Yeah.
guess.
I was birthed from a monster.
I mean, she's not specifically directing it at you, but
like, I know.
what she says about supers is you.
Yeah.
She just, but she's really, I mean, yeah, your dad died during the crossfire, blah, 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 blah. But she also gets just as angry about the masks and everything like that. Oh, they hide everything and they lie and they're liars. And this is maybe not what she said this time, but she's gone on at great length about this in the past. About it isn't just everything else. It's that they're dishonest and they're liars and they're hidden and they're blah. And she goes on.
Maybe it's because if they tell people, they will get viciously attacked by the normal human beings. Maybe, just maybe.
You could have so
I
been.
don't know where I'm at. Because of how much my mom
Bitter
has
much?
said that. Like,
I'm so bitter.
What's that?
I don't really wear a mask either because of how much my mom has said she doesn't like masks. I'm like, yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, being dishonest. But I mean, we do wear masks for a reason, but like, you know.
Yeah, and you can't, but you kind of have to have one. Otherwise your mom will, I mean.
I know, but I mean, like,
I wear
don't
a mask
like,
because my
it's
eyes
not
are
like
scary.
Spider-Man, like, oh, there's a fight. Hold on, let me put on my mask. If it's like a really fast fight and I'm like,
I gotta go. I gotta
yeah,
do
it's
this
just
right
gotta,
now.
You know.
Yeah.
For me, I don't have to
That was
wear a
like
mask
a rampage.
because
Yeah.
Oh,
I.
that means that you have to be
If
extra.
someone sees me and they know who I am and they want to attack me, I can just change into someone else.
Yeah.
No need for a mask.
I have a question for you, actually. Did you just come up with the person, how you look yourself? Or did you find someone down the street and shape-shift into them?
Well, when I was like
When you look like
coming
a human, who do you look like?
a mix of people.
So you saw a bunch of different
Yeah,
people?
when I was
I want that
flying
nose
in,
and that
I was
hair.
like, wow, I don't look very
You guys have so
normal
many
here.
colors in
And
your
so
hair.
I just was like, hair, face.
Oh, I like that
Clothes.
chin. I like that chin. I like these
Yeah,
clothes. Because
I
you can
just like-
shapeshift the clothes. The clothes
Look,
are,
it
so the
looks
clothes
like
are basically
It looks
shapeshifted.
like a butt.
What? I want a mouth cage now. I do it right, and it's just like spiky and like, no, you didn't. No, please stop. Don't. I can't ever unsee that. Ugh.
Why do you do this to me, Palacine?
Oh my god. All right.
Some of you have colors in your hair, and some of you don't. It's amazing.
I'm gonna get over to.
And the older you
So then I
get,
walk out to go to
Wrinkle
school, and
your-
I'm like, oh no.
See, yesterday you didn't have those things by your eyes, and now they look like little bird feet.
Wait, what?
You know, like their crow's feet, like that squid.
I'm gonna hit you right now.
See, there they are.
Anyway, thanks. That really makes me feel great. Super good. Love you so much. Die in a fire.
Oh!
Ember, you can take care of that. I'm ready.
That used to be. God, who do we used to say that? I think it was when we used to play WoW. We used to say it all the time. Die in a
Burn,
fire.
burn, burn in a fire. Burn, burn.
Jump in the fire. Do it in your. That's
No,
Anna
we-
Kendra.
Do it in your cool.
We
Do
used-
it in your cool.
This is. Yeah, we used to. I think it was like WoW, maybe. DIAF is die in a fire, and that like so you'd see people like in text chat and stuff like that would just be like, oh, that's really funny, DIAF. Okay. I actually
that's
named
funny.
I made up a warlock in World of Warcraft that used a bunch of fire attacks and stuff like that, and I named him DF for die in a fire. All right, so there's you going to school in the morning, yay! And we now that you pick up your phone, you're getting ready to do to call Silhouette. You do not end up texting Silhouette immediately because you have like 6 texts from your brother.
What does it say?
They're all just fire emojis.
No.
I don't think he
Maybe.
realizes what kind of power I have, but I think he realizes that I do have a power.
So he's like, hey, are you okay? Wait a second. Scratch that. I don't care. Next one's like, just kidding, or JK.
JK, winky face.
JK, winky face, totally care. How are your freak friends? How are your freak you? Don't worry about mom. Are you ever going to answer these texts? Hello. What's superhero yoga like? Because you made the mistake of explaining like what the early morning thing is supposed to be.
Make sure you get those squats.
Oh no!
in.
What's early morning meditation like? Next text is, do you like close your eyes and think of spandex? Like, how does this work? Anyway, and he's just like spamming text after text after text. Not Ember. Silhouette. Morning. Morning at the apartment. Oh, I should get a picture of the apartment up, actually.
Why is Anna Kendrick up?
That's Vigil. That's her mentor.
Ah, good choice.
And let me get up. I think. Oh, I need. Wait, it's a different folder.
Flutter fingers.
Uno momento. I think I have an assets folder here. Where? You guys are the worst.
I just look over and you're both just like.
No, please. No.
Oh, there we
It
go.
doesn't work if you put 2 hands on the wrist that's holding the knife. You just switch it up.
So,
Yeah, I guess.
Duh.
what's breakfast for you? Do you normally have like breakfast with Vigil, or is she usually
No,
gone? Or?
she's like if she's there, she's like just finishing her breakfast and heading out the door. If she
does she even
and then
do
but
all day?
majority of the time she's not there.
Yeah.
It's a really, really rare occasion that she like sits down and has like breakfast.
So she must be running late or something because she is totally. Can you do me a favor? Actually, not you. Won't worry about it. It's like later on, I'm gonna have you run up and get that charging cord you use for the headphones.
Yeah. For my new ones.
Yeah, that same cord. So
All
I'll
right.
use it for this. Really. On the mic and everything. So you're getting breakfast. What are you having? Cranberry juice? No. What are you guys doing?
She already cut my arm off.
Slow motion pencil dueling? Alright. So what do you have for
Toast.
breakfast? Just toast?
Toast, because I came in early one day and Jack was having toast, so I started having toast.
Oh.
Just like with stuff on it or what?
Yeah. One of them has jam on it, one of them has butter on it. And I eat the one with jam on it first and then the butter one.
That's a
That's
delay.
weird.
I know it's
All right.
weird, but
So
you know.
she must be running late because she hasn't had breakfast. Like you think she's not even here yet, and she comes in like out of her thing. It's like no, Brahma, dude, you are not listening to me. You need to listen to the words coming out of my mouth, not the words that you are hearing in your ears that I didn't say. This is mandatory recon. I have to do no, I'm not going to send somebody else to do it because they're morons and I'm not a moron and we need a not moron to go. You definitely don't get to go. You're huge. That makes you 2 morons. We're not going to no. That's absolutely not I'm coming in. We're going to talk about this. You will lose the argument and then I will go or I will just go now. You can just hung up on me. I am going to murder him, raise him back from the dead, and then kill him again.
Rough morning.
So much kill. I am going to be a supervillain later. You will be working for a supervillain later today when I kill everybody in Oversight. Starting with Brahma and then ending with Brahma later because he'll die slow. And I'll be able to kill everybody else and come back to him and still eviscerate everything important between his ears.
Alright, you have
She
fun
was
with
definitely not going to say ears.
that. You have fun with that. I'll help if you need that, but
Yeah, so speaking of everything going sideways and very questionable command decisions, let's talk about setting the gym on fire yesterday. What's that about? She's like pouring herself coffee. 4 sugars, cream. You should have protein, by the way. The toast is cute, but seriously, peanut butter, egg, banana, something.
No.
No, muscle mass is important. You're not going to be able. I mean, you're scrawny. You're gonna need that extra stuff when you're going up against guys like
I'm not the only one.
Chad I don't do hand-to-hand. I have the power of my unbelievable mind.
Uh-huh.
Seriously, protein, eggs, something.
No, I like toast.
You like toast. Really, you like toast?
Uh-huh.
You like toast. You specifically, not some other person who might happen to like toast that you like now focusing on.
Yep, just me.
Could you do me a favor and get a crush on somebody who eats reasonable breakfasts? That would be super helpful for me not malnourishing my ward.
Palacine has cereal with cranberry juice, so I think I'm pretty good in that department.
Avocado toast. Put avocados on it. Get a little like vegetable fat in there. It's good for you.
Oh my god, please stop.
Put some salmon on it. There.
No.
Salmon and avocado.
Salmon's good, just not with toast.
Okay. So go down to the bagel shop and get God, what do they call that? There's like a salmon pig. What is that? Lux? Lox on bagels. Can you try that? Just
No.
try it.
No.
It's salmon.
No. Salmon is dinner. Maybe lunch. Not breakfast.
Okay. I'll try to think of something. Protein powder. In a shake.
Sprinkle
It's
it on.
disgusting, or you can eat something that's less disgusting. Don't make me make this part of the workout regimen.
I'll have a granola bar.
Fine. She, incidentally, is having coffee and nothing else. So completely not
Hypocrite.
doing what she's...
Where's your breakfast?
I survive on the power of my hatred.
That's very evident.
I am like a bright and shining sun. So tell me about setting the gym on fire.
That wasn't me.
Tell me about being caught inside of a burning building and almost dying. That was, in fact, actually you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I punched him really hard.
and then he knocked you through several walls.
Yeah.
How come he got a hold of you? Let me see your sheet. Keep going. How'd he get his hands on you? I mean, it's Chad. He's not in your league.
He was on his back, and then he wasn't. People with strength superpowers cheat.
No. Actually, we need to roll and see whether or not she actually has time for this right now. So, read me your move. Fireside chat.
Oh, yeah. When you seek advice from your mentor, roll plus...
What was up? Get rid of the ice. I can't understand what you're saying.
When you seek advice from your mentor, roll plus the label they embody. On a hit, they will tell you what to do. And then, yeah, and then
Blah,
I'll
blah,
read
blah,
that
blah, blah.
later, depending on where.
Okay, what's the label that they embody?
Superior.
And what's your spirit?
Plus one.
All right.
8.
That's not bad. All right, read me the rest of the movement. Or read me the part that
shoot.
matters.
On 10 plus mark potential if you follow their advice, and take plus 1 on going to follow through. On a 7 to 9, you get plus 1 forward to see it through if you do it their way. Yeah, so I get a plus 1 forward to see it through if you do it their way.
If you do it their way. But no potential. No marking of the potentials.
No marking of the potentials. Oh, no, please.
You guys are the worst. Or the best. I'm not sure. All right. Okay. So, let me explain, because I've been dealing with, like, my generation's... No, none of it is even true. I've been dealing with the Oversight's version of Chad all morning. Chad doesn't cheat. Brahma doesn't cheat. They don't have to, because they can have a building fall on their head, and it will not in any way, shape, or form affect their intelligence.
That's because they don't have intelligence.
Fair enough, but it doesn't hurt them. They're super strong. They're invulnerable.
And
they can toss a Buick into low lunar orbit. whatever. We cheat. We have to cheat. You especially have to cheat because you haven't learned as much as I have about the ways that you can cheat without making it look like cheat. I can cheat and it's deniable. You cheat and it's just good tactics, but not deniable. That's fine. You have to get better at cheating. Okay? Playing dead when you're not, dodging, blinding them, not you. Redundant. You have to stop fighting fair and thinking, because you're not going to go toe-to-toe with this guy. You don't go toe-to-toe with him. You go toe to back of head when he doesn't see that you're there. Okay? That is how this is going to work for you, or it's not going to work for you. And I am going to get very angry calls from the insurance company trying to deal with your medical bills. Okay? You heal fast. I get that. But you don't heal fast enough for Chad. So don't let him touch you. Okay? Mm-hmm. Cheat. This is best possible thing. What else was going on? I mean, was your head even in the game? I saw some of the footage and it seemed a little scattered yesterday.
Uh-huh.
So...
Nope, nothing. Everything was fine. I was just not prepared.
So... that's not going to be a survival trait for you.
Yep.
Some people can rush in without hedging their bets and blunder their way through stuff, like Brahma. Some people have to scout ahead of time and think through things and know everything about everybody so that they can exploit their weaknesses. That's you or me or anybody with any damn sense. Okay? Some people are going to call that cheating. I call it being prepared. You need to be prepared. More thinky, less chatty. Okay? If you weren't prepared because of drama at school, you need to have less drama at school, okay? Stop worrying about what Johnny McSexyChin thinks about you in math. And start worrying about how you're going to properly hamstring Chad the Wonder Gonzo. Or, Dr. DeVillis. Or whoever we end up going up against from week to week. Okay? Mm-hmm. Intel. Cheating. These are all important things. Know everything and then use it to mess them up. So she's, aside from the advice that she's giving, which is cheat, 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 she's also going to shift your labels.
Oh, boy.
Which is superior up and mundane down. Because that's always going to be our move.
Yep. All right, I'll do that.
Yeah, just going along with it?
Yep.
That sounds good. Superior up, mundane down. Superior up, mundane down. Okay, so do you, Ember, do you text Sil?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do.
How do you get... do you just have
I know how. There's things on phones
Oh,
where
yeah,
you
yeah.
can hold it and it'll speak to you.
Yeah.
Like, this, technically, other people might not even be able to see the screen. They can just, do that.
Yeah,
And it'll
Siri,
speak
it's
to
basically like a thing where you, hold down on the app and it's text message, and then you click on it, it's angry. If you're in your emojis and you hold over it, you can be
I'm not saying how do you
angry.
send the text. I'm not really, that's easy.
Well, if you hover over the text message that just came in,
it'll read it to you.
It'll read it to you.
Do you take text messages when other people are around?
No.
Would you, if you got a text message from, because your phone would say something like, text message, Ember.
And then it would start reading it.
Well, no, it would just tell you that there was a text message that came in that was Ember. Or something like that. Or it would actually probably probably what Vigil would have demanded is text messages coming in from specific people have like different vibrate patterns.
Mm-hmm.
So like Ember's got a bzz, 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 bzz. That means a different that means different something different than Vigil. Vigil is just zzz, 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 and so everybody that you know, you have a vibration pattern for Jack sending you a text that you set up, and it's never been used because you're just hoping at some point that you'll get it, like stuff like that. Oh, the look on your face.
Story of my life.
So you've got, so you get the sort of the vibration buzz that tells you that it's Ember. Did you flag it like urgent or anything, or just?
Yeah, kind of, because
I don't even read it. I just, it's like text message, Ember, urgent, and then I don't even read the text. I just call her.
Okay, all right. So, call.
You're interrupting my breakfast. What do you want?
Okay, it's about Jack. He was at the orthodontist yesterday, getting braces, by the way, which is, oh my god. But, he wasn't there. I didn't yell at him. It was someone else.
What?
Yeah, no, Jack asked Palacine if she was pretending to be Jack, and he came back today with a whole bunch of text messages of people being like, I yelled at him, but he's like, that never happened.
He was there.
No, he wasn't. Someone was trying to be him.
I'm really confused.
Doppelganger. Look up doppelganger. You've got one. Surprise!
Is that Vigil in the background?
Yeah, it's Vigil in the background. She's actually just like at the counter, backs to you. She's like, got a doppelganger. Probably. They're a real pain in the ass.
So he wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't know. Whoever it was, though, I'm like, that's scary.
So you didn't yell at Jack, and Jack wasn't.
Oh my god, I can't take
That's
this. And
right.
she like walks out of the room.
That's right. So I didn't ruin your relationship, so everything's okay.
Your
From 2
relationship.
rooms over. What relationship?
The one that's going to happen.
This is the problem with living with a telepath.
The relationship that is going to eventually happen.
He still isn't talking to me.
You haven't seen him today. He's at school right now. So put down your toast, because I know you're eating toast, and get over here.
I'm just like, I'm holding my toast, and I'm just like.
I'm going to start calling it Jack Toast from now on.
Now I'm going to hang up because I really don't have time for this, and I'm not in a great mood. But get over here.
Okay. Beep. I'm hung up. And I just like put the phone down on the table. I'm like, God. You just broke Silhouette.
Oh, and then I'm going back to text my brother now.
All right, what are you texting him?
I'm like, stop texting me. I'm in school. We'll talk about that later.
Nerd school. Super nerd school. Superhero nerd school. Super nerd.
And don't bring it up to Mom again. That was so bad. You're gonna get both of us thrown out of the house.
Well, me probably, not you. You can just room at the nerd school.
Oh my god. Okay, this conversation is over. Bye.
This conversation is over. Oh, you wish.
There you go. Oh, how does it respond? There you go, bossing around the normals again.
Wait. Wait.
Next time it's going to be, no, citizen, get to safety.
No, stop! Oh my god. No. Wait, how?
He's just giving you a hard time. He's like, he's making all these jokes like it's a joke. And you can't tell if he's joking because he thinks it's hilarious or he's joking because he's trying to tell you that he knows something. Mm-hmm. And it's How's that make you feel?
Really, like, scared. Like, I don't know what to do.
I see.
So I tell him that I'm going to meet him, or that we're going to go far away from the house later today, and we're going to talk about this. Meet me after
Talk
school
about
at the
what?
King Supers.
I mean, whatever.
I just need to tell you something. Bye.
And then I actually
You
like
power off your phone.
yeah.
Nice.
You
Okay.
block his
Good.
number for the remainder of the day, and then you unblock him at the end.
Okay, so while Vigil and Silhouette
I
were
love
having
that-
their conversation.
I love that you guys are referencing your school schedule again. I mean, seriously, I have so many cards for this thing.
These are the ones I got. Okay, so
All right,
for
you were gonna say
science,
something.
our teacher is Miss B, like B-E-E, like a B.
Oh, that's cute.
For applied skills, it's Mr. Wilson.
You should do arrow for history.
And then for history, Mr. Arrow.
Wait, Miss B for science or Mr. B?
Miss B. It's Miss B, Mr. Wilson, Mr. Arrow.
I thought when
Mr.
applied skills, I thought that was Sergeant Surge again.
Really? Oh.
But do you already have gym somewhere else?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have gym for second period with all
Applied
of us.
skills is Mr. Wilson, huh?
We can
Alright.
change it.
I can work with that. That's fine. I'm good.
And then who's after for history? Who is that?
Mr. Arrow.
I need you guys to like text me this and stuff so I can work out the NPCs and whatnot. Whoa.
Can you just find a picture for Mr. Arrow of Oliver from the old animated the Batman Beyond thing?
Oh, you mean the Green Arrow guy?
No, not from Batman Beyond. Shoot. From
Brave and the Bold.
no,
Young Justice?
no, just like
Justice League.
Justice League. Yeah, but not Young Justice.
I mean, I can, but I don't want to do Arrow for that.
Oh.
Mr. Breakfast is nice. Okay.
Oh my
We
god.
have a lot of male teachers.
Yeah. We'll have to break that up a little bit.
Oh.
All right. So,
Not my hair, please.
cut off my arm, but not my hair.
Anything but the hair.
All right.
That's how you win a battle.
I like that particular picture
Cut
of
there.
Vigil because she looks so over it. Like that one. This like
I'm calling Jack Toast from now on.
I'm calling it Jack Toast from now on. Yeah. See, so Vigil's not the same generation as like most of the.
Yeah, you said she's in between like. Silver.
Well, she's only in her 20s. She's like maybe 20, mid 20s, 24
Wow,
maybe or
and
something like
she's
that.
that much of a stickler for rules.
She's not really. It's not about rules really, because she's not really like saying you have to be here by this time or blah blah blah. But she's very much like this is what's going to work, and this will fail, and if you fail, you suck. But it's also like she's also
That's mean.
got a lot. Well, yeah, but she's also got a lot of.
Experience.
I was going to say drama between her and, like. The other members of Oversight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because they don't seem to like.
listen to her.
Yeah.
Because they're all like.
Because they're all older.
Yeah, they're all
And
like
think
from
they're
the
wiser.
silver generation, and she's not. So they're like she's. So. I think what you told
She's
me
a
about
more
this,
she's a more recent member of the team, and she's kind of replacing
an old intel gatherer.
like
the
a,
old-
like so she's like the person who always like figures out what's going on, figures the intel, blah blah blah. But the previous version, the previous person who did that before they, I'm gonna say died, or retired or something.
retired then died.
They were like Batman's Oracle. Like they did it, but they were like the guy in the chair. They didn't go out.
So it
Vigil-
was like Ned and
Vigil's
Yeah.
like, I have the information. I
I'm gonna
know
go-
where these guys are holed up. I'm gonna go punch them now.
Right. And they're not used to that. They don't like that. They keep telling her to like, just be the guy in the chair, and she's not, well, I would, except you guys are morons. So I'm gonna
Except I'm not a guy.
Yeah. But so there's a lot of reasons why she's not super down with that. And a lot of it comes down and so they halfway treat her like she doesn't have powers, and she totally does. So there's that also. So it's kind of like the whole team had learned to depend on Oracle, and then Oracle was killed the one time that Oracle decided to like get involved in a fight, and then Oracle got replaced by Robin. And Robin can do the job, but Robin isn't going to just stay in the cave. You know, Robin wants to go out, and they're all like, "Now, Robin," and he's like, "It's Nightwing." Now, Nightwing. That's adorable. You don't need to go out. You can just do.
You're a little buddy.
Yeah,
That's
so they don't.
cute.
I mean, well, this is the thing. They probably know.
You're adorable.
Well, when she's 15 years younger than they are, they're kind of like, you know. And when you're Brahma and you can punch through
Anything.
a school,
Please do.
this thing shoots through schools. All right.
This is my dad. This is where I get it from.
See, I'm quoting a movie you guys have never seen. So, but yeah, I can't even remember. I don't even know what movie that's from anymore. Quoted it so many times. I don't even know what movie.
Wait, what did we just leave
This
off?
guy holds up this huge revolver, like, this thing shoots through schools. Not funny anymore, honestly, after all the school shootings. But at the time, that had never happened before. And it became this thing that he's just talking about how it could go through all the walls. Which I think at some point it did. I don't remember the movie. It's terrible. Anyway. All right. Blah, 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 blah.
My mind is broken.
Your mind is broken. You have a +1 forward. Write this down so on your character. You have a +1 forward to cheat when facing off against a...
When facing off against somebody more powerful.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Whose counted is more powerful?
I mean, it all kind of depends on who's got like sort of an advantage in the situation. The thing with the way the protege is kind of built is to be the person you're not in a good...
Be the underdog.
Well, no, you're not in a good position if you just go straight in.
Yeah.
Like, you assess, you get your bonuses from your assess, you get your bonuses from your other stuff. You amass as many pluses as you can, and then you go. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, the bull character is, like, they actually get bonuses for going in without any planning. Like, that's sort of their deal.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway. Right.
We're playing with your carpet.
Okay.
Please don't.
Ugh. All right. We're going to pause for a second because I need to get some coffee or caffeine or
Didn't
something.
you just drink a whole thing of coffee?
I need to get something because I'm still yawning. Therefore, pausing will happen. I can't pause this though. That's sort of annoying.
I need to go to that.
Hey, I have to as well.